where do you think you've kind of progressed throughout the season, actually getting those game reps?
I think so far I've progressed on just really getting a feel for the position, just understanding my role in the defense as a whole, knowing like where I'm supposed to be helping or who I'm getting help from, stuff like that.
You know, well, you gave yourself, what does it mean to you to have the success of this program when you're training up all?
I mean, it's been amazing. You know, my entire life I've just wanted Tech to have, you know, the best season. It's always been like, man, I really hope that we make it to a bowl game this year or whatever. But this year the aspirations being bigger and me getting to be a part of that is great.
Growing up, what was, I guess, driving home from a game like having two parents that are so athletic?
I mean, it was cool because, I mean, if I had a bad game, they would let me know. But if I had a good game, they'd also tell me that I had a bad game. So it was just stuff like that.
Do you ever still get just like notions from your parents just about like, hey, you could have done better on this or anything like that?
I mean, not really on like things that I did in the game, but maybe like if I had bad effort on a play, my mom especially, she'll be like, hey, that's dumb. Why were you not running full speed at that one?
Kind of continuing with just you taking on the role this year, we didn't get to ask you, but during that 100-year celebration game, how special was it to see the crowd there, just being a guy that had been going to games growing up and knowing how special this program is to you? What was that like for you personally?
I mean, that crowd was amazing. That was probably the best crowd that I've seen at the Jones in my entire life. Blackout, that was the biggest blackout game I've seen also. It was just a cool experience overall.
And then you guys in the linebacker group are really close and a big impact on this defense. What are you guys saying coming off this loss, and what are you guys trying to do moving forward into this week?
We just need to stick to what we do. You know, we're a process-driven team, and we just got to stick to that process. And if we do that, we're going to end up being successful in the end.
Has your mom come around on your mustache yet?
No, not at all. She still thinks I need to shave it.
But as somebody that's been around the program for a long time, seeing all that, do you have any strong opinions about just the tortilla toss kind of going away? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't really have any opinions on it. I think that we made it a bigger deal, so then it became a bigger deal. So that's why it's all happened. But, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it. I thought it was cool when we did it, but other than that.
After the game on Saturday, what's the mindset like in that locker room from your perspective? Is it still uppity, like you guys are still 6-0? Is there a kind of a lull? What's the overall take from the locker room right now?
Right now, it's just we want to get back to work. We want to get that loss, that taste out of our mouth, and you know, we just want to get back to work and focus on our next opponent. You know, we never want to have that feeling again.
Personally speaking, from yourself, what do you feel like you didn't do well in Tempe this last weekend?
I would just say overall communication on our end, just in general. I can do better. Everyone can do better.
And that's kind of where the team sits at right now. Is they're all taking accountability for where they're at and getting this game behind them and moving forward.
Yes, sir.
With Skyler being out, Bryce was the guy that was kind of in the middle of that huddle, but he's been a leader obviously your whole career. Can you kind of just talk about the relationship you've had with Bryce from when you first got here to now?
I mean, me and Bryce's relationship is really good. You know, he kind of last year especially kind of took me under his wing and was like, hey, this is how you're supposed to be doing stuff. I know that we're like at the same level technically, but like I've been doing this for a long time, and he just showed me the ropes basically on how I need to prepare myself for every week.
More questions? We're good? All right.
All right. Perfect. Thank y'all.